It is time once again to go back to Scotland. I decided to record this journey differently this time. Instead of updating every single day, I wanted to try something new. I decided to take a few notes along the journey, and now that I'm already home, I will put it all together. The advantage of this method is that I won't have to keep meticulous notes daily. This means I'll have more time to sit back and enjoy the moment without worrying about how I will tell the story. The disadvantage, however, is that I may be unable to remember all the small details of everything that happened. The story begins at Tucson International Airport, where I paid about $20 for a burger combo meal. I ate it slowly, thinking that would justify the price. I was wrong, however. This is too much to pay for a burger combo meal. American Airlines Flight 2926 was the first of three. This would take me from Tucson to Dallas-Fort Worth. You may recall that in 2023, while I was in Scotland, my Aunt Dixie had sadly passed away. I decided to cut my trip short so that I could attend her funeral in southern Utah. Because I was on a first-class ticket but had to fly home in coach, they gave me a flight credit that I could use for up to a year. Since I bought this year's ticket in coach class, I had more than enough flight credit to pay for this year's trip. So in a way, I paid for 2 years' worth of round-trip airfares at one time. When I landed in Dallas, I had to run from one terminal to another. This was because I had to get from American Airlines to British Airways. Not only was I afraid that I wouldn't make it on time, but I was worried that my checked bag wouldn't make it either. Luckily, I made my flight on time, and at this point, I had to just cross my fingers that my checked bag would arrive with me. Never underestimate the power of a smile and a bag of chocolates. British Airways was kind enough to upgrade me to their Club Europe travel class. I had a bit more legroom and much better meals. I was on a coach ticket, but was grateful for the upgrade. My plane landed at Heathrow Airport a few minutes past 9:30 in the morning. Even with the comforts of Club Europe class, I still couldn't sleep on the plane. At this point, I was in that all too familiar zombie mode. After sitting for about 2 hours, I was on the third and last plane. This plane would take me to Scotland.
So I made it safely to Edinburgh. I'm already out exploring the city, but the problem is the airline decided to leave my checked bag in Dallas, Texas. So I made a claim at the baggage claim office here in Edinburgh, and they're telling me it'll hopefully be on a flight here tonight or tomorrow, but I have to give them 48 hours before I can seek some sort of compensation. So anyway, so I'm forced to go buy some clothes now, so not a whole lot, just to get me until my clothes arrive. So that's what I'm doing. So hi from Edinburgh. As you can see right behind me is Edinburgh Castle, and it's about 40 something, lower 40s is the temperature right now. So I think my first stop is going to be to go buy a jacket or a coat or something like that. A new scarf, I don't know. Hopefully though, they'll send that bag tonight, because that sucks. I really can't be very upset about this, because I am in a city that I dearly love so much. So I just bought what I consider the bare necessities for the next 1 to 3 days. Hopefully they're going to get my bag sent. So I got some socks and underwear and this coat because it's cold here. And what else did I get? Oh, and a couple shirts. So hopefully, yeah. Hey, good morning, everybody. I wanted to give you a quick update. So as of this morning when I woke up, I checked my my AirTag and it said it hasn't been seen in 8 hours. That means to me, hopefully it's on a plane and hopefully it's coming here, but I'm gonna check every hour. I spied some pants I'm gonna buy tonight if it doesn't show up, so that way I'm not wearing the same thing for the 4th day in a row, or the same pants. I've got a new shirt and a new jacket and new everything else. I just want to wear something other than bright red pants. Woo! Anyway, so now I'm trying to find some breakfast and maybe to sit down and write a little bit, and we'll see if it turns out to be a sunny day or a partly cloudy day. But hello from Grass Market in Edinburgh.
When I was ready for dinner, I went to Mum's, a delicious home-style Scottish restaurant. I have been coming here since my visit in 2007. While exploring the city, I came across the Festival Theatre and noticed that Hamilton was playing. I decided that it was time to find out what all the fuss was about. I love musical theater, and believe it or not, I've never even sampled the soundtrack. I was extremely lucky to find tickets because when I checked, there were only about 3 available in the entire theater. The show was amazing. Even this early in my trip, my back and legs were already killing me. I found a reasonably priced massage in Newtown. Unfortunately, the massage wasn't very good. The massage therapist wasn't good at applying any deep pressure, so it was a waste of money. Today, I wanted to walk to the top of Arthur's Seat, but sadly, I couldn't find the motivation. This was a sheer contrast to last year in Edinburgh, when I had set and accomplished a goal of climbing to the top daily. Instead, I walked south across the University of Edinburgh campus and found a gluten-free bakery. I had a carrot cake cupcake that tasted off. I think it's due to a lack of gluten. I grabbed an early dinner at Oink, which is a sandwich restaurant that carves from a slow-cooked hog all day. It was tasty, just like every year. The following morning, I checked out of my hostel early to catch a train to Glasgow. I had come for the same reason I try to come every year. It was time for the country-to-country concert. First, however, I had to check into my Airbnb. Here is a tour of my swanky flat in Merchant City. Meeting up with my dear friend Gail and her boyfriend Jason for the event was wonderful. If you recall, Gail and I met at this same event a few years back. Now we love to attend it together.
Sandy town, she spent the summer there, a couple houses down.